testimony along the man. I'm happy when we find him after. Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Chairman, Father Brian Kahil, Principal, Mr. Musa, Police Owasi Blomimpa, Sam Sune, our parents, the chiefs, the clans of Babio Kara, where we Masanap, the school, the ground. Parents of the graduating students, invited guests, those students that will be continuing, of course, the graduates of grade 10 and grade 12, who we are going to see them off today. First of all, I want to formally, sincerely apologize for the delay. We do not have a plane, and so the plane left for our other sister district, and they asked us to stay on until they return. The honorable member would not make it today because he has to accompany Minister for Health, and they both leave for Wait Up tomorrow. And so he thought that rather than coming here and getting caught up, and when the weather doesn't call for us to return, he doesn't want to miss that opportunity, so he stayed back. Chairman, sincere apologies from the member from Goilala. I also want to extend the apology from Madam Governor's office. They just realized that they were going to send somebody. This is Council will make it. And so they had Tom who want to join me today. However, he was on his way. I could not control the plane because he was waiting, and the plane also wanted to leave. So I departed without the governor and the provincial education rep. That's the apology from both the member of Goilala and the Madam Governor. However, Father Brian, the chairman, the parents, the graduating students, the honorable member left a message for me to deliver today. The message to the graduating students, first of all, is this life that you now going to end today, it doesn't end today. Today marks the beginning of the new chapter in your life. If you thought grade 10 and grade 12 is the end of your journey in your education, he's just reminded us that it doesn't end today. But he also reminded all of us today that from what you were imparted from this institution becomes the pillar of your life. He went on to say that Tapini is unique compared to other schools around the country and around the province. And so you were groomed and you were made and modeled to be the patriots of this school, the ambassadors of this school, and I thank you from the chairman, the principles of Christian values that was instilled upon you should be the pillar of your life as you exit from this institution. Going off track of what he said, most people wonder why Tapini Secondary School and all the primary school also doesn't have the fence. Most visitors that come here, they seem to wonder why we don't have a fence. And at our PMG level, I challenge them. We do have people that make sure that school is guarded, that principles of good governance, accountability, spiritual, in both spiritual and social life is instilled in that school. And so you do not see the fence around it. And so I think, Father Brian, the government of Papua New Guinea, the government of Central Province, and the DDA of Goilala also are not in instilling such values into our students in the school. And I suppose when you go out into that world, because grade 12s as you live today, you'll be exposed to a lot of challenges. Whether or not you are grounded in those principles or you live them, it's dependent upon yourself. Whether you're going to guard them or you let them loose, and those outside world will have influence over you. That is now entirely up to you. And so the honorable member wanted me to leave that with you as you depart from today from this institution and you go outside of this institution. Tapini Secondary School and management and principal and the chairman, we want to commend you for the hard work that you put in. Yes, there are a lot of things that other schools do, but there are certain things you do that you stand out. And because of that, two things you achieved, and as a government, the member wanted me to recognize the school. Number one, you graduated your principals to the next level, and I want you to commend yourself for that. That's a very big achievement. If you can graduate your principals from the school to the next level where the structure is, that means a lot to the people of this district, the landowners of this place, the management of this school, the community at large, and of course the chairman, your leadership and your discipline. I want to commend you on that. The second thing that Honorable Member wanted me to pass on to you, the graduates, and yourself as a school, is the level of school that you elevated from where it was to where it is today. We want to thank you as a government for your contribution, how you elevated the school to that level. We are proud that we are part of you. There are some ways we feel you in our tuition fees. In a little way we can, maybe we help you see that we are contributing towards those milestones that you achieve for our people, for our school, and for our district. Grade 12, as you leave this institution, as you go with those principles that you are instilled with, you hold them, and they must be your walking stick, something that you hold in the walk about content. It should be your treasure. You should eat and drink and sleep. You need to wine and dine with those principles. And so they make you a better person in the areas that you endeavor in. To the parents, thank you for your